finish talking, right? So, big congratulations to Danny and Ashlee. You think about what happens in life and you think what happens by chance and what doesn't. So I was talking to Danny a couple days ago and he was trying to prep me up for this thing to not screw it up too bad. And we got to talking about, we've had good times and bad times. And Danny's had some bad times too, like we all do. And he talked about how at that point in time he got a dog named Hoops. And Hoops was with Danny all the way from the low to now the high. And if you haven't heard, Hoops was put to rest just a week ago. And you think about that maybe that was Hoops' job, right? That he was here to see Danny from the low to the high. And I'm so happy to see such a high. Congratulations, guys.
But I love Danny. He's the most generous person I've ever known. Ashlee is just a great couple. These two are phenomenal together. And I don't know what else to say, but we love you guys so much. And thank you for inviting us. And thank you for being part of our lives.
Danny, Ash.
Come on, we got a few.
No. Danny, Ash, we love you both. I'm not even gonna look at them. That way it'll be better. So, I met Danny a long time ago when he had those yellow glasses. Drew blew my line there. So I wanted to rip him off his face back when I was not so kind as I am now. I wanted to rip him off, but I love that guy. I mean, he was like, there's something about this guy. I don't know what it is. He's just a cool cat. Yeah. So, anyhow, him and Ash have blessed my family 100%. I'm not gonna cry. And we can't see it. So, but we've been on vacation together. We travel so good together. He'll tell you the same story. And like I told Al, he's my brother. And Ashley's my sister. And I love them both. My whole family does. And I'm done now. I'm done. Come on, buddy.
I'm kind of the same. I don't do speeches either. We've done a lot of Danny and Ashlee, and we just kind of meld together, and we think the same. And as everybody said, Danny's the most generous I've ever met. And we're just blessed to have you guys in our lives. We look forward to many more vacations together and the time spent together.
Thank you. Love you. All right, a blast from the past here.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I met Danny in like 1987 when I started dating his sister. I go over there to see the parents, Danny and Al, and we get over there and they're like, hey, come on outside, Dave, we got a game. I'm like, oh yeah, what's that? They're like, oh yeah, it's like dodgeball standing against that fence over there. I'm like, okay. They're throwing this thing at me as hard as they can, hanging in there. I lasted, so I knew it fit in after that. So, seeing Danny grow up and helping him rebuild a Jeep and only having like 3 nuts and bolts left over, that worked out pretty good. So, I love that guy and watching them come around, and then when he met Ashlee and seeing the love in his eye and how they grew up, and just being around him's been an amazing thing. And I've been pushing him to marry her and great things for that family, and love them all to death. So, no more to say other than
that. Well, I'm probably the only person that doesn't know half you people. Or you. What's already been said is Danny is the most generous guy I've ever going to meet. Once I met Sherry, we went out to Wenatchee a few times. That guy you gotta fight them to try to pay your own bill. It's frustrating. No, short and sweet. Love you guys. You're the best people I've ever met. So happy to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bottom of my heart. You guys are the best.
We love you, man. Here we go.
Hey, Smash.
Hey.
So, Ashlee's cousin, who she used to swing by every morning my freshman year of high school and pick me up and drive me to school. So, going way back to romping around at the Springwater house to all that, and here we are here. So, Ashlee, I love you so much. Danny, I remember the first time I met you, I came home from, I don't know if I was living in LA or Miami. I came home from Christmas. And I walk in, and he's just there, like, running the show, pouring shots. Just like, okay. So he's been family for a while, but now it's official.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I love you both.
Here we go.
Oh, dear Lord.
Go B. Well, that was not very nice.
She says that to me all the time.
There you go. Ashley's sister. I know 99% of you. I don't like speeches either unless they were in crowd. I just want to say how much I love both of you. I was going to try and go funny, but can't go funny because you're so stressed out. I just want to tell Danny thank you so much for everything you've done for our family. I mean, we've always had a very close family. Obviously, there's half of us is her family. But when Danny came into our life, he brought this whole new level of family. And I think we've spent more time together in the last 6 years than we ever did for the first 24 years of life. And I'm grateful that you bring that presence, that your girls bring that presence. It's a whole other extension of who we are. I couldn't pick a better person for my sister. And I've known Danny a lot longer than Ashley. Danny and I have taken that card shots on St. Patrick's Day at my restaurant. Yay. maybe that's why I like you so much. But the presence you bring to our family and how blessed we are to have you, we can never express enough. And so, cheers. Love you. Happy wedding day. Thank you.
Cheers, and with that.
So first, I want to thank you for bringing Bill and Debbie into my life. I appreciate it. Amazing people.
Amazing.
So 2.5 years ago, I met Joss, and the first time I go to his apartment, on his coffee table is a birthday card. And I look at the card because I was being nosy because I was doing all my investigative work, and this card must be like, what, 10? 15 years old. And every year, Joss and Ashlee send this card back and forth to each other. And it showed me how important... On their birthdays, yes, just on their birthdays. Though it's usually a few months late. This one is how many months late?
But you guys are moving.
I know excuses, it's okay. But it showed me how important you are to Joss and how important family is to the entire tribe, I would say. And the first time I met y'all, you immediately, yes, y'all from Texas, y'all, thank you. The first time I met y'all, you both immediately made me feel like family. And then you came to Fort Lauderdale a few years later, or maybe like a year later, without the wine suitcase, may I add. Which is okay, we'll get to that another time. And again, it was just like we picked right up where we left off. And then when y'all were in Miami just a week and a half ago or so, it was the same thing. You made me feel included and like family, and it goes a very long way. So thank you both. I love you both. Cheers to the two of y'all. Congrats, I love you both. And you look real cute tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Throw it away,
We'll throw it away. Yeah.
Well, hello, Miss Ashlee, Danny. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So move towards them for me, please, as I interrupt you rudely. I apologize. That way, we won't keep it. Thank you.
So, Ashlee, what year did you graduate? So, 2005, Ashlee and I went to New York City.
2005, my hand off the drum. Not my mom knowing.
Yeah, I did get her drunk, but we were in our own room. But we all know that Ashlee, I think, is a little old soul, right? So we would be walking, so she would have her fake jewelry all over her hands and her bracelets and even on the wedding ring and so wherever we were. So when we'd be walking downtown and then I was more naked, if you would mean, you know, I wasn't all dressed up and she was beautiful and all dolled up with all the jewels and I didn't have no jewels. So then people would say something like, one time one person asked if we were sisters and she, oh, wait a minute, I'm 30 years younger. But the funny thing is, I just like to say, congratulations, now you have the real ring.
I do.
And so I love you.
I do. Thank you.
Thank you.
You can stand next to me.
This is my guy.
100%.
Okay, how long was this?
You start there.
All right. I met this young man so many years ago. My daughter, Ashlee's mother, dog, had puppies. They ended up in my garage. Half of my garage. So Ashlee called me one day and said, there's a guy, Danny, that would like to come up and look at the puppies. Can I bring him up? I said, of course, you know, bring him up. And so that's how I met this wonderful young man. And he's definitely, is it?
You got two and they ended up with three.
Yeah.
Ashley and County. I still have them.
Thank you.
Thanks, Granny. I love you. All right. Hey, let me get this. I'm the old sister. I'm also the fun and smart one. I might not be the prettiest one, but that's okay. I'll take the other one. But for many years, I just hoped growing up my dad would find somebody as genuine and compassionate. God, stop. Someone so genuine and compassionate as my dad. It's hard to match up to. But you do a good job. We'll keep you. If I can do it, you can do it. Woo! Just saying.
I just wanted to say that I've never seen my dad is so happy as he is today. I just want to say thank you. I'd rather be taking like a shot right now instead of crying. But, you know,
Go Cougs!
go Cougs, baby!
Sorry, Evie.
Sorry, you
Josh. Sorry,
Josh, sorry, Josh. Oh, we don't do the W.
You know, it's been a wild ride. For sure. The first time we met Ash, man, me and Katie were like, nope. Next. Nope. And she never left. She kept coming and coming and coming, and I was like, man, maybe like, when did you move? I was like, maybe this girl might be the one. Maybe I should, give her a chance. And I finally did. I mean, I did not like her, that's for sure. But today, like, we're best friends, dude. Like, I love you so much. You're my dreamy partner. And I could not imagine my dad, like, with anybody else. It's so awesome to see him so happy. And we love you. We love you, Dad. You're my best friend. And you're a rooker.
Gave us $2 and walked to Western Market, and we walked back with a giant bag of candy. And I remember the first time we met Danny, it was with the big Sunny Slope fire, and our house was getting evacuated.
I remember that.
And we had 2 dogs, 1 very large Rottweiler, biggest baby. And Ashlee and Danny were like, come to our house. We have a fenced-in backyard, and we're like, okay, we have 2 cats too. Surprise! And they just opened up their doors to us, and the first time I saw Mason, I was like, hi, I'm Eve. Sleeping on your couch. But just from the very get-go, the Rooker clan has always just been so welcoming and loving, and I'm just so excited that our families are now officially joined. So many vacations ahead in our future. And I love you both very much.
Alrighty.
Uh-oh.
I can't.
It's like an ice cream cone, Michelle.
Don't steal my line.
Sorry.
Anyways, I have known the Rooker clan since I was still pooping my pants.
100%.
Autumn and I grew up together. I watched Peggy eat any sort of lotion, cream cheese, butter, anything. And apparently I was not very nice to Mason. And Danny was my second dad. He was awesome. We grew up, we went our separate ways, and then about a year ago, I got back into the Rooker clan. And nothing has changed. I'm still Shelly. And Bryson is now Yum Yum.
Yum yum.
Yummy.
And I have a girlfriend now. I'm a girlfriend.
Yes.
And I am so honored to be here today. And I'm so happy for both of you. And who knew we'd be here today? And thank you guys all for coming. It's been a fantastic time.
Well, I have known Ashlee for probably my entire life. I have no memory, like none, where she was not with Grandpa. And I can see she makes him really happy. And I want to say congratulations. And I love you guys both.